Hey everyone, happy Wednesday and welcome to another Sculpt and Chill. How is everyone? How was your week? Ah, I'm really excited because again was a full day and now it's time to relax with you guys, hang out a little, chill a little, and have some fun. I'm looking forward to the session. Uh, because I think I want to do one of these exploding heads. You know, we have like several parts and then all these parts kind of fly away. I think this is something I want to do. So yeah, we'll kind of start with a mask, then probably deal with his head. Maybe there will even be a head inside of the head. So a head in a head in a head. Kind of. So that's the big plan. So let's just copy the head here. Maybe give this one a color. So we have like two different colors. Just a little darker. And then the old inflate trick. I'm not worrying too much about like thickness or so. Of like the whole thing itself. Maybe even do a Dynamesh. Because I think we have like, you know, these eye areas and everything and I want it all closed. Or do I? Maybe we don't worry about that too much. Just carve away. I saw some kind of like, I really want to go to like a Japanese or like samurai museum here in Berlin. It's been open for quite a while, but I didn't manage, or I haven't managed to go there. So I can imagine that this, like today, we're doing like a Japanese samurai kind of mask, and then you know, create like different parts. I always have this feeling like, I don't know, the noses are always like very extreme in those masks. They're supposed to look like very evil, you know, intimidating probably. So if your opponent sees you, it's like, damn, like, I don't know if this is a fight I want to take. So yeah, I mean, something like that, some kind of demon mask or so with these crazy teeth. I probably place them quite fast to get like a better, you know, understanding of how this whole thing works. The mask probably makes the whole face bigger, so I probably, you know, push that a little further apart. I mean, it will be like Japanese mask or samurai mask inspired, but I'm not going like for a, you know, accurate, historically accurate version of it. It's just like to get the juices flowing and to have a starting point. I think it's also a good idea to get like these teeth in quite early. Now I don't have a lip, so maybe getting some of this back. And then see what I can do. I give the eyes another color, I don't know. Maybe a little darker. I don't know. Now it doesn't feel like it's staring at me so much. I accidentally clicked on dynamic on solo. There are like little hidden features here. And if you click on them, you have like weird results. It can cause a lot of headaches when you're just starting out and then you click some kind of button and everything doesn't work anymore. All right, so let's place some teeth. Just starting with a sphere. I really like these kind of outward curved teeth like so, or something like that. Maybe not too much. I feel like the angle is still wrong. Something like that. Let's clone it to get a better idea. I feel like this is a good starting point. All right. I've seen something like this. Not sure. This looks very demon like. I don't know. I'll see. Maybe I should, like, in general try more with like the overall shape of the mask before, like, you know, dedicating so much time for the teeth, because the teeth, I feel like, or everything like happened with the mouth and eye area will determine quite a lot how this character will look at you, right? So maybe it's before getting, like, you know, too caught up in here, it's maybe a good idea to move somewhere else. So maybe let's clone that and place some like inner teeth, and then we just move on for the rest of the mask. I just want to hide the mouth because right now it looks a little weird when everything's kind of showing. Eliona, how are you? I'm good. Long day, little exhausted, but happy to be live now. How was your week? You said you took like a little break from sculpting. It's good to take breaks. I feel like so many artists are like struggling with, like, you know, this on off social media. Ah, put them too close and then they got merged together. It's all a matter of balance. It's good to take breaks. I think it's all about like being conscious about it. Also with like stress, it's okay to have stress or be like a little stressed or put some stress on yourself. I think that can be actually quite healthy. Today is very rainy. I was creating garments all day. Nice. So you're back at Marvelous Designer right now. And that's probably perfect if there's like a rainy day. It's a time where you can get like more stuff done. I don't know if all these teeth have to be like, you know, super sharp. Maybe it was a mistake. Let's give them some auto groups and then just clone like the upper row. Something like that. I just want to have something in place really quick. Maybe they sit even more like inside. Maybe we can push that a little more back. Create some more depth. I know that's like inside the lips and it doesn't really work, but we can always push the mask like a little more to the front or so. And now I have a break for sculpting. So you're sculpting along as I sculpt, or what's the plan? I will just fill it up. It kind of still looks weird. So I will just keep it like this for now. Don't worry too much. Have it like more quick and dirty. Oh, they have the same groups. Auto groups again. I feel like these sharp teeth don't really work. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, let's get back to the mask and not spend too much time on the teeth for now. You're planning to come back next week? That would be awesome. Missed you already. You did like so much stuff. It was always cool to look at all the stuff you've done and then see the process and the progress you made. So okay, there's still like a lot of weird things going on. The whole mask looks kind of funny now. Not really like evil or anything. Looks like he's smiling. Maybe we can push this all like more to the front. This whole mask more to the front. Kind of probably separate. I don't know, I think I'm not a big fan of these teeth that go downwards. Or am I? No, I don't like them. So I'll remove them. Or just make them much, much shorter. That could be something. Nice healthy teeth. For now. For now. Oh. Probably also good to separate the top row from the bottom row. Split hidden. Nice. And then we separate these as well. Split hidden. Nice. All right. Back to the helmet. I don't even know if I want to sculpt like a full helmet. Like a classic, like full, like samurai helmet. I'm not sure. Do they have ears on the mask? I don't know. But it's, you know, I like to do some research, but sometimes like not too much. If you do too much research, I mean, it completely depends, right? If you're doing like obviously like a samurai character, then you have like a more straightforward plan of what you want to do, I guess. But I really like, you know, just sculpting away and seeing what happens. Force, you know, these kind of happy accidents and see what I can come up with. I think we can make these like eye openings like way, way smaller. So it becomes more grim as well. Or we can actually sculpt the area like around the eyes. That could look very creepy. You know, like here. Maybe we have these twirls in here as well. I don't know. We keep it for now. I really enjoy this kind of push and pull and seeing what could work. It's a healthy kind of randomness, I feel. Hey, Melubo, welcome back, mate. Good to have you around again. How was your week? I think I also have to think in terms of like how this mask, you know, if I want to have this kind of exploding head, will kind of, or have like separate pieces that detach from the head. So I kind of like the fact that I have like an ear area or like a side of a helmet or something. But maybe we don't need like this lower part. Let's just cut that away. Beat hidden and close. Okay. Now that I'm thinking of like this bottom area here, what if he has like a crazy strong big chin? Yeah, I already like that, you know, this kind of, this angle we have here. I really like this. Starting to work, starting to come together. Maybe we also give this like a quick color, not the teeth, but the helmet. Oh, that's too much, right? No, let's keep it gray for now. Yeah, let's keep it gray and make the teeth white again. For some reason, it did not select the teeth. I was thinking about some color, but then figured out that it's probably a little too much while sculpting. Ivan, what is up, man? Good to have you around. Week was alright, but I didn't sleep that much. Oh yeah, I totally get that. If like so much stuff is going on, then it's super hard to sleep. I have this kind of rule I set for myself that if I go to bed and I don't manage to sleep within an hour, I just get up and, you know, do something. Sometimes even, you know, turn on my PC again, play some game, watch a film, I don't know. And then after half an hour, I do like a second attempt. I don't know. Because I feel like when you're so busy thinking about so many different things, it's hard to get yourself out of this kind of overthinking certain situations, you know? So I feel like it's kind of good to like, you know, watch a movie or do something else. Kind of forces yourself to think of something like different again. But maybe that's a little extreme. I don't know. Works for me. Work isn't priority right now because it's always the same. Yeah, it has its advantages and disadvantages, right? I sometimes enjoyed that a lot when I had like my week planned out at work because I knew what was coming. And it was more relaxing that way, to be honest. And then I kind of was able to like plan ahead more easily. And now as a freelancer, life is a little different. But I'm happy right now. I got like some cool client projects and they keep me very busy. But they're very fun. I really like the last projects I had and the one I'm having right now that I probably also will be able to share maybe next week. Let's see what my client says. Okay, so I like this kind of strong kind of chin here. But I want to try something. First of all, I really like this kind of angle, so I'm like pushing stuff back to you know, kind of keep this angle I had. because that looked kind of cool. This alignment here. So what if that guy has a beard? Like the mask has a beard. Maybe it looks super stupid, but let's try. But the more you reach your goals, the more you're going to decide what you really want. Yeah, absolutely. I have a couple of friends who have like very nice, well-paid jobs, and you know they like their jobs as well. But after some time, you ask yourself, like, you know, especially if you're not having the opportunity to grow in that job anymore, if this is all that is there that is to it, or if you can do something different. Yeah, but also people are sometimes, I feel like it has been like romanticized a lot what it means to have like your own business. And if you go on social media, it feels like everybody has their own business. Everybody has their own product and is selling it. And but most of these people are like lying and just trying to sell you stuff. And I think that's kind of dangerous to fall into this kind of trap of believing that, you know, nowadays everybody has their own business. It's definitely, it's become like easier to have your own business, but in most of the cases, it's one hell of a grind. I'm telling you. I started freelancing. I started a company with a friend from scratch, and it's hard. It's hard. It's a lot of effort. It's worth it, I feel like, but I definitely get why most people quit, because it can be like very, very hard on you. All right, so I wanted to try a beard, so let's try that. Let's append a sphere here. You really have to be down doing it, I think. I mean, yeah. One part is the mentality. But I feel like having your own business is a lot about knowing where you are and what you can do, what you can offer. Oftentimes you actually need experience to even, you know, make sense of what you've learned so far, what you've done so far. I feel like most people want to start, and then they start and then get lost very, very fast. Because the image they had from starting and what they actually did were like, you know, two different things. Is this Abraham Lincoln now? This kind of that looks so funny. Let's try something else. Maybe we have to separate them more. Not worrying about like any strands or like modeling a realistic beard. It's more like about the overall shape. Could be interesting. Ah. Oh, guys, my God. I have to save. Let's save it. Time flies so fast in ZBrush. So what's that? Let's call it Samurai. Looking good in your opinion? So the beard got your approval? I forgot to say it. Yeah, yeah, Leona. That's typically that's your task. I expect you to be faster next time. Okay, like I feel like I'm doing like so many like too many little things. What can we actually do with a beard that would look more interesting? Or now he has this kind of Leonidas from 300 kind of beard, you know? Maybe it's beard, but only has the beard shape. Maybe the beard itself is not hair. It's actually also like sculpted like the mask. So if the beard is like something hard surface, maybe there is stuff in it or so. I don't know. Could that be cool? Let me try something like super quick and dirty. And just create a cylinder or append a cylinder. A ring. I want it to have a ring. And let's see what that looks like if we just scale this down. Then maybe clone it a little bit. Choo. That's why you're doing like your job first and then decide what you do with your life. I mean, yeah, absolutely. I think it can be dangerous, you know, to try to make your hobby or turn your like hobby or passion into a job can be dangerous. Maybe that sucks the fun out of it. I think this is kind of funny, but I feel like these side rings are too big. So maybe let's make them smaller. Something like that. Looking like these Spider-Man villains? Do Spider-Man villains always look the same? Or why does this one in particular remind you of like the Spider-Man universe? I mean, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you will never know if you don't try, right? Uh, I agree. I kind of like this. Maybe it's something else later on, but for now, I think this is kind of cool. Looking at this mask reminds you of Genji skins from Overwatch. Yeah, maybe I should write Blizzard a mail. I don't know, to be honest. When I went freelancing, I decided to be like a generalist and not go for like characters, which sounds kind of weird because I really enjoy characters. And now I do like characters for clients as well. But I haven't done like much game art or concept art. Part of it was I was actually scared, like for the exact same reason I was just talking about, right? That if I do it, that it might becomes not as fun anymore. because then I'm forced to do like a certain character for a couple of weeks, or I don't know. Piercing the beard, interesting. Beard piercings. That will be the next stuff, the next shit. Beard piercings are the new black. I don't know. I think for now, this is kind of an interesting choice. I like it. Gives the character like its own vibe immediately. And we can go like a little darker. Let's give these rings a color as well. So maybe now that we have like a beard, maybe we have some kind of shape on top as well. Maybe not necessarily a beard, but, you know, just something. Something. You should go see a dentist. Hey, Christian. Good to have you here as well. How was your week, man? Look at that one skin on the left. Milubu, I trust you, so I will click on the link. Oh, yeah. Definitely like a cool design. That's very evil. Very pointy. You should go see a dentist. I'm his dentist today. I'm not your pilot today. I'm your dentist today. And let's see what I can do. And now I have like this evil laugh. Oh, what's happening here? It's off symmetry somehow. You're trying to buy a house. It's a long process. Oh, I can imagine. Is buying a house right now a good idea? Like with interest rates rising? You really have to do like your calculations, I'm sure of it. I bet it's quite hard right now. Or you think that you make like a good deal, but then like with these interest rates we have everywhere. I mean, I don't know where you live, man, but I can imagine that it's kind of hard. But I think having a house is definitely a good choice, man. This is something I want to have in my life at some point as well. A house. Not inside the city or at the, like, you know. Berlin is cool and all, but man, I spent the summer at a friend's house in the Uckermark, and damn, that was amazing. It was just so good. It's something for the soul. I had a good week. Was very productive. I'm getting better at like being productive again. That sounds kind of weird, but I really had issues with like starting and finding like my productivity again after like some, you know, bad experiences this year with like a project. And I don't know, it was really bad, and I really struggled to just start. And I never struggled to just start. And then I figured out that it was actually everything was about the having a starting ritual. Now that I have like a starting ritual again, I'm getting more productive every day, and it becomes easier for me to get started. So I'm like super happy I kind of bridged this gap for me, and that I can, you know, can show up for work again. This is so important, especially also for like personal stuff. I'm happy to hear, Milubo, that you think that I could make it in the game industry with like some cool character skins and stuff. Yeah, maybe for the future that would be something. I mean, I'm trying to pick up Substance Designer bit by bit to have like this kind of full workflow of, you know, sculpting, going Substance, or like retopo. I'll see. I mean, I would definitely take it. I had like, I think 2 jobs so far in my freelance career, which is not very long. Only like, I think 3 years now. I think 3 years now. And I did only characters 2 times. But it was fun. And there's definitely a lot to learn. It's like its own little universe. Hopefully try and lock in a decent interest rate in the UK. Fingers crossed. Man, like all the best. Wasn't there something in the UK like very recently in the housing market that turned like everything on its head, kind of? I'm not sure what I read, but I think I read something. I totally forgot that this looks so hilarious. This thing up here. I completely forgot about it. So first of all, let's split this part so it's not connected to the beard. And then let's see what we do. Like, let's go like super simple, very destructive here. Let's just start fresh. I am not so sure. It's kind of nice, but also weird. I think I want to use more the shape that we already have here. And then, you know, maybe go crazy back here. Not so sure. So let's just duplicate this one. Probably duplicate it here and try something else because I feel kind of stuck here. Let's just get rid of this part and try something new. I mean, that's why, I mean, you never know what stuff looks like. And yeah, especially sometimes you don't see it when you're sculpting. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, this looks kind of weird. I can't do that. I still remember a class when I was studying, and we were all like doing like models. Was basically like a manufacturing kind of workshop in during like product design studies. And we spent days on our models, you know, like was a lot of effort that went into these models. And one looked like very futuristic, like a spaceship. And then the teacher got it, and he just rotated it like, I don't know, 90 degrees or so. And then all of a sudden the spaceship looked like a penis. And he just said, I will not even talk about this. And she threw it into the trash. Lesson learned. Rotate your stuff. Look at it from all angles. You should have seen the face from the student. They were like, did he just throw it into the trash? Yes, he did. And you think maybe that was like a little rude, but on the other hand, he was right. It looked like a penis. Like the dick rocket from Jeff Bezos. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to have this kind of conversation with myself during modeling of what does this look like? What does it remind me of? For example, you know, when I was doing the beard, I said, damn, this looks like Abraham Lincoln now. Do I want it to look like Abraham Lincoln? No. Or does it look like, you know, evil enough or funny enough or whatever you're going for? So I think this is like a very, very good way to avoid that you model something maybe for hours, and then you figure out that, oh, this looks kind of awkward. I'm not sure if I want to click on this link. Yeah. You are so right. Man, sometimes stuff just looks funny. Okay. So I don't like these top parts, like, at all. They look way too much like hard surface, like weird horns. I don't know. Let's just take like a new approach. So what if this is also more like more like here. Yeah, I'm so unhappy with this part. It requires like a lot of thinking right now. But I think I already like this kind of shape language much more. But now now it looks like it has like crazy eyebrows. All right, man, you're out. Have a good stream. Thanks, mate. Have a nice evening. So how can we avoid that this looks like crazy eyebrows? I mean, it's not even bad that it looks like crazy eyebrows. Maybe we continue this like even further. I said I wasn't sure if I want to turn this into a helmet or not, but let's see. Damn, there was a button somewhere where it was easier to push stuff around in symmetry, because now, you know, the move from both sides prevents it from like being pushed together. So I always have this gap in the middle. One way to do it is, you know, turn off symmetry, push it to the side, and then mirror it. Maybe I put something in the middle anyway. Not sure. Also, this whole top area has become quite dark. Maybe let's, you know, make this one brighter again. And push this a little more to the front. Yeah, create some nice depth. Kind of like it. Okay. I think that's quite good for now. What I don't like is this kind of area here, you know, where there's nothing happening, and kind of, we have an interesting silhouette, you know, in the beard and also on the head. But on the side we have nothing so far. And I kind of procrastinated on the fact that I wanted to split this mask apart a little bit as well. So I definitely have to give this some thought. Actually, for art, this was a very sad day today, because I think one of the greatest illustrators passed away, Kim Young-gi. If you don't know who that is, definitely check out his work. Also, like, such a fun guy, man. And I think he was only 47. Yeah. Man, when I heard that, I actually looked like 10 minutes or so, did research if this is actually true, or if his account got hacked or so. This was so sudden. This was I was very, very sad. And a friend of mine had seen him like 2 weeks ago on an event. And he was on tour, I think, as well. Kind of makes you, you know, it's always weird being confronted with death. I feel like we kind of avoid it, you know, as much as we can. Not thinking about our own mortality. It sounds so corny, but each day is a gift. Each day is a gift. Like a few years ago, I had a car accident. Like, I got hit by a car. Did I see that coming? Definitely not. And I was super, super lucky. My life could have ended that day. So sometimes I try to remind myself, like on purpose, of this day. And then I feel like I got a new chance or a new shot at things. Okay, guys, what do we do with this side? Maybe I create like a new object for it, so I can be a little more free and less concerned. And yes, still procrastinating on the fact that I want to split this mask up somehow. Maybe I find solutions later. Let's first try to make this whole head feel like kind of it fits together. The thing that I loved about Kim Young-gi is also that he was kind of showing that what you can achieve with consistency and lots of effort, because the mastery he had in illustration was absolute top level to a degree that people thought it's, you know, that he must be cheating somehow, right? It was too good. Drawing stuff without construction lines out of his head from all perspectives and super abstract stuff as well, because he had like this huge visual library in his head. This man sure has inspired like a whole generation of artists. One hour later, still procrastinating on splitting up this mask. Okay. I don't know if I will stick with what I have here. And I kinda like it, you know, picked up the shape that we had here in the beginning. But yeah, let's actually think about how this mask could be split up. Maybe I also change the way the ears work. I feel like they get like a lot of attention right now, and I don't know if I want that. See, just if I do this, I feel like it's already better. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Let's remove this. I don't know what I will do with the ear. Maybe another ring. Let's not overdo it. Or I don't know. Let's try. I have to try it. Let's see. Auto groups. Just isolate one. I don't know. I mean, it could work. Let's put it there for now and then think about how to split the mask. I actually think it's messing with the teeth shape too much, you know? It seems more clean without it. Let's hide it. All right. So it probably make a lot of sense to kind of split it here and then have this whole part move away to the front, making this actually like a samurai kind of mask. And then we deal with the rest here. It's quite easy. It's just like a little cut here. I don't like this whole ear area. I don't necessarily think it's important that they're connected there. So I think this could be a good part to like cut off. So let's just do that. Okay. Split hidden. I can worry about thickness and stuff later. Do we keep this part? Let's see. Let's for now just push it a little bit, you know, so you can't actually see it. Okay. Mask part 1. But now I feel the rest is easy, right? This can move to the top or to the front. And especially if we separate this kind of front part of like the forehead, then this could also move like to the front. Okay. So I think for like to know how this side of the head kind of works, when it's removed, we have to figure out the side. So this is just a placeholder for now. So I will split the front part, like the forehead. Let's split this up. This is the thing, you just have to commit at some point. Whoops, that was very smart. Let's see. Do it here. Yeah, you just have to commit and not be afraid. And just figure out things while you go. This is why it's so hard to plan too much in your head. Like in design-wise, right? Some stuff you just have to do, commit to it, try, and then worry on how to fix things. Whoops, that was a little too much. Will you create something in the background? What do you mean? Like for the character, for a specific like part of the head, or for the scene like later on? I mean, I can show you what I want to do because I've done like something similar, but this time I just want to have like a complete new model. Come on, internet. Still loading. probably faster to show it on my PC. Where do I have it? Ah, yeah, here. Something like that. That's why I want to have like all these separate parts and think a little bit, you know, ahead in terms of how I will set it up. Okay. So let's close that here for now. Whoops. Okay. So let's worry about the lower part, like this ear part of the mask later. You could even remove it. What does that look like? Reveals like the full. Maybe this is also cool, you know, showing the actual ears of the character that is below. Not sure, but now he just looks like he has really, really big ears. Let's push them a little to the side. Yeah. Now they're simply not as important anymore, and I like that. There's enough like going on here. And who knows what else we will do to the mask itself. Okay. So far, so good. Hey, Tapsa. Glad you could make it as well. Going pretty well. Having fun on this kind of weird samurai mask here. But I'm kind of struggling with the design right now and trying to bring it together somehow. So the stream was offline for a second. I think there was like some internet connection issues on my side. Oh no. First time that happened. How do like streamers do it? Like people who have been doing it like for years. How do they make sure that they never have connection issues? Or maybe they just don't live in Germany. People always say that our internet and like coverage and overall is so bad, which is kind of sad. Ah. Okay, so what if we duplicate these? If we go like real evil devil. I don't know. Damn it, what happened? Am I still online? Oh boy. I think I was disconnected for a second. And now, like, most of you are gone. But good to have some of you back. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. But maybe I'm doing a shorter stream today. Like usually I do like 2 hours. Maybe it's like 1.5 today or so. Because I actually still have work to do. I just want to do it, you know, to avoid stress and make sure I can deliver everything on time. Always like super important. On my honor as a freelancer. The move brush behaves kind of weird right now, and I don't know why. It's kind of, I don't know. Okay, it's back to normal. I don't know what it was. Hey, welcome back, guys. Sorry. Seeing that some of you have tuned in again. I had some internet connection issues for the first time here. Sorry I've been thrown out. Is it like still weird? So let's try to use it on the other side as well. Or you have a feeling it has to do with Twitch itself? I mean, I'd be happy to hear that it's not me. Have you checked some other streams or? Have the bathtub streams crashed Twitch? I'm strongly against these, to be honest. But that's a different topic. Whoop, that was a little too much. Getting there. Okay, I think the changes we made worked really well. What if this horn, like shape-wise, actually goes down here? Would that be cool? I don't know. Maybe it kind of just becomes one. Yeah, yeah, that's better. Woo! Okay. My plan was actually to not only sculpt the mask, but also like the face below it. But I think we don't have enough time for that. But I'm kind of happy so far. So this was all one piece. Boop. And then we have this whole head part, kind of moves up. So this to the front, this to the top. And then this part here has to move up, I guess. Or it can just go, you know, just backwards. Why not? And then the ears go to the side when we do this kind of explosion. Then I'll still connect it, but I think we don't actually need the head below. It's barely visible, this whole part. Just there a little bit. So it's literally just the ears. So let's split this part up. Choop, choop, choop. Whoops. Probably from this side is smarter. And then get rid of this mid part. Get rid of this mid. Get rid of this mid part. Okay. Delete hidden and close holes. Nice. All right. Yeah, that's okay for now. I'm not sure if I actually retopo the mask. I think I separate these pieces out as well if they get like another material. And then I have the option, you know, to maybe not use them at all. Choop. Whoops. Split hidden and then close. I know it's a little messy with the thickness and everything, but again, we can clean this up later. Split hidden, close holds, but with a darker color. Yeah, I think it's just good to have this separate. Whew. Actually, from the front, it looks a little like a dragon. So, more devil than dragon, I'd say. Dragon than devil. Or? Yeah, I feel so. Let's create something to cover like this mid part. Maybe this one. Whoops. A symbiosis? I mean, it would fit the whole narrative, right? Of that kind of Japanese inspired. Something intimidating, or like a warrior. Looks good from the front, but super bad from the side. This doesn't really work. Maybe we have to push it back much more. Then get rid of all this part here in the back. Yep. Yep. So it kind of doesn't mess with the silhouette that we've established with like this back piece here. See, we could even like almost remove it. But yeah, this is something to worry about later. Looks good, actually. Thank you. What do you mean by you learn such a hard word, or I'm not sure. I got what you wanted to say. It's getting better and better. It's all like these little things. I'm still unsure about the beard, but at the same time, I like it. I mean, this is something we've established like very, very early. Let's turn it off just to see what it would look like without the beard. Could work as well, but now you see that the balance is a little off, right? I think, yeah, I like it. I decided that I like the beard. Woo! Oh yeah, we can actually exaggerate that even more. Even this would look kind of good. Okay. It's an even stronger expression. Can we make the nose? Oof. The nose bigger actually also works really, really well. I was just thinking, like, what do I do with this kind of area here? But maybe we just make the nose bigger. Maybe it got a little too big. But definitely, yes, a little bigger. Maybe with like a little angle. Actually, I like that. Woo! All right, guys. I think this is it. Yeah, I think this is it for now. Because now I would probably like think more about like the back of the head, but I think this is something I do in Cinema 4D. Same with like the shape on top, like some cleanup on these shapes here. Probably the mask itself, I will keep it this way. But now the next step for me would be to actually go to this face and start sculpting the face. And then, you know, separate it into different parts. But I think this would be like too much. 1.5 hour stream is okay, given the fact that I still have to work a little more. So I think it's good to make a break here. I'm overall happy. Like some little areas that still need like fixing, but overall this was really fun. Okay, guys, so thank you all so much for tuning in. Sorry for the like little internet problems in between, but I'm glad it didn't end there. Definitely curious to see how I will like continue like pushing this sculpt wise and also like with the animation later on. I was asked, you know, to show a little bit the process to like planning an animation and actually animate like a couple of pieces. But I think this would be too much. This would take too much time, or I need more time to have like a longer stream, like 3-4 hours or so. Then we could get into that. Raul, welcome. Happy you like the mask, the Oni mask. But I'm done for today with the stream, and I just wanted to go offline. But now you have time to watch it. Damn, boy, this looks really nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, I had a lot of fun on this one. I want this mask to like kind of explode from the face and like parts moving away, but this is still like a lot of work to do. I've separated some parts, you know, to see how things could go. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's something for the next stream. I don't know. I'll see how much I want to. I feel the urge to finish this one soon and turn it into an animation. But yeah, thanks again, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Have a lovely day or evening, and see you next Wednesday. Bye.